planes. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tasha, and today we're going to talk about starting costs and what I did because I am falling on a budget. So if you do not have that much money to start up and you're trying to find some ways you can save here and there, you come to the right video. So let's jump into it. No more wasting time. Let's go. I'm going to tell you what I did and you can just go from there. Okay? Awesome. So I first needed to become a notary. Okay? And in each state that may look a little different. In the state of Ohio, there is a website called Ohio Becoming a Notary. I'm not sure, it's like, I'll put it here. And there, that is where I had to take a 3-hour course, okay? 3-hour course to become a notary. Now, for Ohio, really it wasn't too much. Basically sign through the NNA and then it will take you to whatever site you want to use, but most people in Ohio just use that one. And so you can use that site and take the 3-hour course because you have to take this course, take the test, and you have to pass the test. It have to be, I think, 80%. So 80% is passing. Okay, bet. So that's one cost. And this is for people who are starting from scratch, right? Like myself. So once you're done with that, of course they're gonna, you're gonna have to buy your stamp, your seal, insurance and things like that. The stamp cost me about $45, and you can really get this stamp really from anywhere. Luckily, with the Ohio website, it literally just gives it to you. Now, if you can do a notary bundle, or you can just get what you think you need. Okay, I got my stamp from the Ohio website. You can also get it from Amazon. Just make sure the dimensions are correct, right? The next thing I got was my notary journal, which honestly, you can get this notary journal literally from anywhere. However, now that I'm doing like the process of loan signings, I should have probably gotten a loan signing journal. And a lot of people have like stores online, like Etsy and like things like that, that are just loan signing like journals. Because those types of journals really pinpoint literally any regular loan signing you may come across. So like refis, reverse mortgages, things like that. So those are some things that are not listed on a regular notary journal. So keep that in mind. Last but not least, E&O insurance. You're gonna need E&O insurance. That's just, if there's literally no ifs, ands, but about it. You just need it. Now, my E&O insurance is through Byberg, and I did not go through the NNA for my insurance because honestly, it wasn't it. I heard a lot of people say that it really doesn't cover you at all, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I use Byberg. I'm not even sure I'm saying that right, but that's what I use. You can get a quote through them, and it took me all of maybe 7 minutes to sign up for. If you have to get a bond in your state, please check that out to see if you need to get a bond for your state. E&O insurance is just super important to protect yourself because you are a notary and you might mess up and you need something to back you up. Okay, sis? You do. So those are things that you really need. Now that we've gone through what you need as a notary, let's move on to what you will need for loan signings. Of course, the biggest thing is printer. Now listen, I know they'll be like, get a dual tray printer. You're gonna need a dual tray printer, which is fine. Like, I'm not gonna, come for you. I understand. everyone needs a dual tray printer. Sure. However, the way my funds are set up in my bank account, this wasn't gonna happen. So what I did instead, and what you can do as well, is use Facebook Marketplace. Use Facebook Marketplace, use eBay, use, the girl from down the street. I don't know. You don't have to get a printer from Amazon, which is like most people get their printers from Amazon. The situation is that the printers on Amazon are going for like $600, $400, and those are funds I do not have, okay? I do not have these funds. And so once again, it's on a budget, so let's keep that in mind. So what I did was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, oh my God, I found a printer. Now, was it dual tray? No, it wasn't a dual tray printer. However, okay, it works just as good, if not low key. No, it's just as good. It doesn't work as better, but it works just as good, okay? And when you have a single tray printer, yes, you're gonna have your little situations here and there with the paper size, of course, right? But that's okay. There's a way to work around that. Stay tuned for another video because I will show you what you need to do for a single tray printer, because that's what I have. You can find these single tray printers that are laser jet printers, laser jet. You do not want a regular ink printer. The papers are gonna like stick together, the ink doesn't dry, and you're gonna be more than likely in a rush to get to your signings, okay? So don't be that person. Just get the laser jet printer, okay? Now, I have a brother. I don't know what the model is. Here's the model. I don't know. But it is a good model, okay? And I made sure that I really did my research on the type of printers that I needed. Now, when you get a printer from Facebook Marketplace or eBay, you really need to scope it out like pretty good. You need to ask for a video of the printer printing stuff, okay? Do not just buy the printer because it has a picture and you've talked to the person for a day and you think it's gonna work. No, I suggest asking the seller to, give me an updated, video of the printer working, just to make sure this is legit. You're not, screwing me over. That's what you need to do. You're also gonna need toner. You're gonna need toner. Now, I am not sure what the best toner website is. And I've seen a bunch of videos where they're like, do not skip out on the toner, and I honestly don't think you should. That alone would probably be the only thing I say that you're just gonna have to bite the bullet on and get the toner. Now, I got my one toner for $75 on Amazon. Now, I know you're like, there's plenty of other places out there you could have got toner, because you can. You can get them in bulk, obviously. There's toner at Office Depot and Staples that I'm pretty sure are a lot cheaper, and you could probably get like 2 or 3, okay? But as soon as you buy the printer, you need to just go ahead and buy the toner, okay? Just off the bat, just do it. Because my printer came to my house, and shocker, the toner was like low, like non-existent. I should have just gone ahead and bought the toner. The next thing you need is a scanner. Now, I am in the process of getting a mobile scanner. Now, my printer, yes, does have a scanner, which is great. That's great. However, I just have a strong feeling that eventually I'm gonna get into a signing where I'm not gonna have enough time to drive back home and put the paper on the scanner. It's not gonna work. So what you're most likely gonna need is a mobile scanner. Once again, guess what your best friend is? eBay, Facebook Marketplace, your cousin down the street. Someone who has a mobile scanner is probably gonna be your best bet, because if you go on Amazon, you're just gonna be lost for words, because it's gonna be a little pricey. And once again, I'm trying to do this below $1,000. So those are the things you're gonna need. The next thing you need is paper. Paper. Now listen, y'all. Do not be me. I went to Staples. Okay, I was living my best life. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna need paper because, like, obviously to do my job. And when I went to Staples and I got a 3-hole paper. Three hole. And the thing is, you would be like, Tasha, like, why didn't you read? And you didn't even really have to read. The number 3 is on it. So imagine my surprise when I was following along to notary, okay? And I print out the paper that she has, like, in the tutorials, and I pull out the paper, and I'm like, why is there 3 holes in this? Please read the paper when you buy it, okay? So I bought more paper on Amazon. I got an 8 rim from Amazon, and I prefer that anyways because this paper is heavy, okay? And so you're gonna want the paper shipped to you so you don't have to do a lot of lifting and carrying it to your car. Things I was really never gonna do anyways. Do not go fancy with paper. Paper. Look at me. Look at me. Paper. It is not that deep. It's not that deep. The next thing you're gonna need is pens, clip thingies, okay, folders to organize stuff for the, bar, things like that. You can get folders really from anywhere. You can get folders from Target, Walmart. Girl, go to Walmart. Okay, if you want to be fancy, go to Target, but you can literally just get these folders from Walmart. Please don't go to Walmart, okay? Pins and clips, you can get that from the dollar store. You can get the sign here stickers, is also what I got. Cheap, right? Amazon. If you want to go to Staples, which is, I keep saying Staples because this is the place I go. If you want to go to Staples, you can also become a member there. I am, just so I can get discounts and I get updated on, like, officey stuff. Eventually, I'm gonna have to put an office, like, space in my living room area so that I can have an actual working station besides my kitchen counter. Most likely, some people are gonna want to build a website. You're gonna want to go out and get a business account. You're gonna want to go out and register your business, right? To your state, get an EIN number so you're not using your social. Do not use your social for any reason whatsoever. Do not use your social. You don't need to do that. Get an EIN number, okay? You can go on IRS, and I'll link in the description because I love you, obviously. The link is in the description, and I'll put the exact link you need for IRS because you need to go to the IRS, because if you do not use the IRS and you go to somewhere else, they're going to charge you an astronomical number for a freaking EIN number that's free. It is for free. For free. It is for free, okay? I'm dropping gems left and right, okay? Y'all gotta catch it. I'm dropping them. So, these are the things that you'll need. Let's talk the business side. You don't need a website if you feel like that's too much right now. Now, I got my website from Squarespace. Not sponsored, wish. But my website is through Squarespace. Now, I have not fully set my website up just because I just bought my domain, which is slow signings, thank you. I got my domain through Bluehost, which gives you the emails that you might need. So some of the things you might need for your business. You can use Gmail. I know a lot of people say do not use Yahoo, Gmail, all that. Listen, if you're on a budget, you're not going to want to pay for a domain. Go through Bluehost, you'll sign up with them, pay the domain, and it also has WordPress that's within Bluehost. You can use WordPress to go through the website, make blogs, and do whatever you want. If you do not use Bluehost and you don't want a domain, you really don't have to have it. But that's a suggestion in the future. Social media is free. use social media to put yourself out there, okay? Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, I don't know, insert anything. It's super important to market in this industry. It is. It just is. The best way to network as well is through social media. Lastly, which is something that I'm still currently working on, and once this is done, I'll let you know. But I did mention a business account where it's super important that the money that you're receiving from the signings and from your business, it's really important that you don't mingle it with your primary personal account. Now, that costs money. I'm with you and I hear you, okay? So what I'm currently doing is trying to set up a business account so that I am not mingling the money that I have with my personal account. But you know what you can do for free, and it might cost you $5 maybe, is open up another account, right? Like, I'm a veteran, shout out to the Army. I'm a veteran, okay? So I use Navy Federal, and I use them to open a regular account so that I can eventually apply for my business account. I'm gonna let you know how that goes. Because I am really not sure how that's gonna look. If you want to keep the money in your savings account and move it when you have enough money to apply to get a business account, do so. You have to do what you think is best. It's just as long as you're keeping track of the funds, okay? Keep track of the funds that is coming into your account so that when it's ready to move it, you can move it and you've accounted for everything and everything's kosher, okay? Everything's good to go. Okay, so those are the things that you need and starting costs on a budget. And I hope this video has helped you out and has given you an idea of what some things might cost. I hope you have a good rest of your week and a good weekend, okay? It's MLK weekend, Kiki, okay? But I want you to go out there and I want you to kill it, and I believe in all of you, and thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and I'll catch you in the next one.